Are you sick of being emotionally drained, getting upset quickly by life's problems, or needing other people to validate your feelings? Miyamoto Musashi was one of the best warriors in history. He was also very good at being strong emotionally. Using Musashi's timeless wisdom, this video will show you 5 powerful ways to build emotional strength that can't be broken. Step 1. Cultivate emotional independence. Are the thoughts, feelings, or deeds of other people controlling you? Do you feel good about yourself when other people like you, but bad about yourself when they don't? In that case, you are emotionally bound. Emotional freedom means that your confidence, happiness, and peace come from inside you, not from outside sources. Miyamoto Musashi was a great example of the ability to handle your feelings on your own. He was a lone fighter who knew how to take care of himself. He didn't look to other people for acceptance, comfort, or validation. His mental stability came from being able to control his thoughts, being disciplined, and knowing what was real. He wrote the following in the Book of 5 Rings. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. This means you don't have to give in to what other people want or follow society's rules to feel like you're important. You need to find your own path, one that is based on your own values and inner power. You don't let praise or criticism change how you feel about yourself. Your confidence stays the same whether someone compliments or criticizes you. You choose what to do based on your own ideas, not what other people want or think is best for you. You don't let relationships control how you feel. You keep your inner peace instead of getting too attached or depending on other people, whether you're with friends, family, or a romantic partner. You don't blame other people for your feelings. Instead, you take full responsibility for your thoughts and deeds. Musashi didn't let things going on around him affect how he felt. He stayed cool and focused through everything that happened. You need to do the same thing. Understand that no one can make you feel a certain way. You decide how to react. A lot of people are stuck in the circle of needing other people to approve of them. But Musashi didn't live for praise. He lived to be great. Focus on getting better, not on making other people like you. You get stronger when you depend on your own standards more. Musashi spent many years by himself, working on his mind. Spend some time by yourself. Think deeply and get to know yourself. Write in a journal, meditate, and think about yourself to get stronger on the inside. A warrior doesn't ask other people to confirm that his sword strike is right. He trusts what he has learned. Also, have faith in yourself. You'll feel more confidence as you make more decisions on your own. Emotional freedom means not letting other people or things control your feelings. Once you get good at this, no one will be able to weaken you. Step 2. Train yourself to stay calm under pressure. The first person to fall in fight is the warrior who can't keep his emotions in check. A split second of fear, doubt, or anger could mean the difference between life and death. Miyamoto Musashi knew this to be true, which is why he learned how to stay calm when things got tough. Because he could keep calm in life or death fights, he never lost in more than 60 fights. However, controlling your emotions is not just important for fighters. It's important for everyone who wants to do well in life. How well you handle things depends on how well you can stay calm, whether you are dealing with stress at work, arguments in relationships, or mistakes that you didn't expect. A strong mind doesn't break down when things get tough. It changes and gets through it. To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead. You shouldn't be careless because of this. It means that you can see clearly and make the best choices when you let go of fear, doubt, and worry. Like any other skill, staying relaxed under pressure needs practice. This is how you can make it better. When people are stressed, they usually act without thinking first. This makes people make bad choices, have emotional outbursts, or feel guilt. Instead, teach yourself to wait before you answer. Breathe deeply. Look at what's going on. Let yourself think about things sensibly for a moment. Musashi never attacked right away. He watched his opponent's moves, figured out where they were weak, and then attacked when the time was right. You need to do the same thing every day. Musashi would get ready in his mind before going into fight. He imagined himself winning, picturing himself moving, and going through the fight in his mind before it even happened. Elite athletes, warriors, and other high achievers use this method. Imagine that you are completely sure that you can handle an important meeting, a stressful conversation, or a tough task that you have coming up. It will be easier to stay calm when the time comes because your mind will already be ready. Musashi lived in harsh conditions for many years, teaching his mind and body to handle pain. He knew that the more hard things you choose to go through, the stronger your mind gets. Start putting yourself through small discomforts every day. For example, take cold showers to get stronger. Learn martial arts or do a lot of hard physical work. Do hard things that are outside of your comfort zone to push yourself. When you get used to being uncomfortable, pressure stops being too much for you. It becomes normal. Being detached, not letting his feelings run his life, was one of Musashi's best qualities. There was no fear or desire for him to lose or win. He only thought about the process and not the result. You can no longer be controlled by feelings like fear, anger, and anxiety when you separate yourself from them. Remember that stress is only a response and does not make you who you are. Fear is not real. It loses its power when you face it. Feelings are only temporary. They will go away. When you control your feelings, you can think straight, make smart decisions, and stay calm no matter what life throws at you. Musashi kept his breath steady and in check when he fought. Panicked people breathe quickly and shallowly. Calmness comes from controlling your deep breaths. Do this the next time you feel stressed. Take a 4-second deep breath in. Keep it in for 4 seconds. Slowly breathe out for 6 to 8 seconds. That's it. This easy trick will lower your heart rate, clear your mind, and give you back control right away. Step 3. Accept that life is unfair. Fairness is not real, which is one of the hardest things to accept in life. They think the world is fair and that if they work hard, treat others well, and do the right thing, they will be repaid. This makes a lot of people have emotional problems. Bad things do happen to good people, and hard work doesn't always pay off. Some people cheat their way to the top, while others suffer even though they try their best. Miyamoto Musashi truly understood this. People around him were always at war, and death was always close by. The strong did well, while the weak died. He didn't waste time whining about how unfair life was. He instead faced truth and thought about what he could manage. Do nothing which is of no use. This short sentence has a lot of deep meaning. It doesn't help to complain about unfairness. Think about wrongs done in the past, or feel sorry for yourself. Nothing changes. When things don't go your way, the only thing that will help is to change, get stronger, and keep going. You will be let down when you fight truth and expect things to be fair. You feel angry, betrayed, or even lost every time things don't go your way. But when you accept that life isn't fair, you stop hurting for no reason. You stop hoping things will be fair and start getting ready for the truth. Musashi never thought his life would be easy. He knew that every fighter would lose, betray, and have a hard time. Self-pitying didn't help him get stronger. So he trained harder and got so good that unfairness didn't matter anymore. You need to do the same thing. Say, how can I become stronger because of this? Instead of, why is this happening to me? What you need to do is easy but powerful. Don't feel like a victim. Instead, decide how to react. Don't blame other people. Instead, think about what you can do. Don't expect things to be fair. Instead, expect problems and get ready to solve them. Not because you want something in return, but because it's the right thing to do. Things aren't fair in real life. There are people who start out better than others. You should not think about what you don't have, but what you can do with what you do have. Every unfair event is a chance to become stronger and smarter. If bad things happen in your life, use them to get better, like Musashi did with every fight. Take charge of how you feel, even if something isn't your fault. This changes the way you think from powerless to powerful. You can't be stopped when you know life isn't fair, but don't let it break you. Real mental strength isn't gained by waiting for things to be fair. It's gained by thriving in spite of life's problems, just like Musashi did. Step 4. Practice detachment. Miyamoto Musashi knew that letting go of things like attachments, expectations, and feelings that aren't needed makes you stronger. He was very strict with himself and never let his wants or outside events control him. His idea of separation wasn't about being emotionless or cold. Instead, It was about finding inner peace by getting rid of things that make the mind weak. Musashi said, "Do not let lust or love control you." This doesn't mean you should stay away from love and relationships. It just means you shouldn't let your feelings run your life. A lot of people have problems because they hold on too tightly to things, people, position, or even mistakes they made in the past. You give something power over your feelings when you care too much about it. Detachment, on the other hand, lets you stay strong and not let life's ups and downs affect you. Start with these ideas if you want to practice detachment. Many people get stuck in old hurts, mistakes, or regrets. They can't grow because of this mental baggage. Even though Musashi fought a lot, he never looked back. He only thought about the present. Stop thinking about mistakes you made in the past if you want to get stronger emotionally. Take what you've learned and move on. You will be unhappy if you think you can only be happy when you reach a goal, get someone to like you, or get something from them. Being content no matter what gives you real inner power. Try your best to be successful, but don't let victory or defeat define you. Your mind gets weaker when you hang out with bad people, get involved in drama, or feed your bad feelings. Musashi kept himself away from things that would confuse him and focused only on mastering himself. Do the same thing. Let go of people and habits that make you feel tired. Detachment doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It means taking control of them. If something makes you angry, take a moment to think about it before moving. Learn how to stay relaxed even when things are going badly. Detachment is not the same thing as not caring. It's freedom. You become stronger and less likely to break when you let go of things. Step 5. Strengthen your willpower through small challenges. Miyamoto Musashi was not only great with a sword, but also very good at controlling himself. He knew that you don't get mentally or emotionally strong in one brave moment, but by working hard over time. The little fights you face every day are where you really get strong. Strong will is something that many people think you either have or don't have. But Musashi knew that wasn't true. He worked out nonstop, and through determination, he made his mind and body stronger. It was his saying, "You can only fight the way you practice." This means that you will be ready for life's biggest fights if you train yourself to deal with small problems every day. The more you use your willpower, the stronger it gets for you. To get stronger willpower, you need to keep pushing yourself. This doesn't mean going through terrible things all at once. Instead, it means that you have to push yourself every day in small ways. Musashi was very dedicated and often went through hard times mentally and physically to make himself stronger. Getting disciplined doesn't mean you have to be a warrior. It just means you have to get out of your comfort zone. Taking cold showers can help you deal with pain better. If possible, get up 30 minutes earlier. Even if you don't feel like it, force yourself to work out every day. Instead of looking through social media, read a hard book. These small acts of self-discipline teach your mind to handle pain and say no to desires. Musashi had a strict set of rules that he always stuck to. If you want to get emotionally strong, learn to stick with things even when you don't feel like it. Get up early when you say you will. If you say you'll do something, you have to do it. No excuses. It's important to learn how to keep going even when things get hard. When you make a promise to yourself, you build self-trust, which is the building block of strong willpower. Fear makes you less determined. Musashi thought that fear was a dream that had to be fought. If something scares you, do little things to get over it. Are you shy around people? Talk more in small groups to begin. Have trouble with self-doubt? Push yourself to do something even though you're afraid. Every little struggle makes your mental armor stronger, so you can't be hurt emotionally. By giving yourself daily tasks, you build the inner strength of a warrior and become ready for anything life throws at you.